What is going on, Headliner Nation? Jake, Fantasy Headliners. Hopefully everybody's doing well out there today. Do me a favor, hit the like button if you're glad that the week is over and we're finally heading into the weekend. And here we are, week 10 fantasy football, and we have our top 20 quarterbacks. We're not wasting a whole lot of time. Number 20 is going to be Matthew Stafford, Detroit Lions. A matchup here this week going up against the Washington football team. Not a bad matchup, but he's got no Kenny Golladay, and TJ Hawkinson is banged up as of right now. That's going to lower the ceiling of Matthew Stafford. Got him sitting right here at number 20. Number 19, Teddy Bridgewater, Carolina Panthers. Which Teddy do we see this week? He's been pretty inconsistent here over the past 3 or 4 weeks or so. Plus, he continues to not involve DJ Moore, and it's pissing a bunch of people off. As of right now, got him at number 19. Number 18, Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengals, going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers, a game in which we're watching the weather here this weekend. Looks like rain all morning, should be cleared up by the time of kickoff. However, wind could be a factor here with gusts up to 40 miles an hour. It's something we're paying attention to here. A difficult matchup also for Joe Burrow, even though they're coming off their bye week. Plus, they have no Joe Mixon. Got Joe Burrow dropped down a few spots to number 18. Number 17 is his opponent in that game, Big Ben Roethlisberger. And not only is he dealing with the same weather issues, he's also dealing with 2 knees who were hurting him after last week's matchup, plus was placed on the COVID IR and isn't expected to come off until Saturday. A lot of question marks surrounding Big Ben. Got him dropped down to 17. 16, Baker Mayfield, Cleveland Browns. A matchup here this week going up against the Houston Texans. A great matchup, right? However, another one of those ball games which we need to pay attention to the weather. There's a chance of wind in this game also. The cutoff that I like to look at is right around 25 miles an hour. If it's under 25, I really don't read too much into it, especially in an offense like Baker runs, where he's not going to be going down the field deep very often, right? Those short to intermediate passes will not be affected by about 20 mile an hour winds or so. So those don't really worry me too bad, and that's kind of where we're at. We're on the fringe right there in Cleveland. Pay attention to it. For right now, though, I love the matchup with him going up against Houston, and that defense got him at 16. Number 15, Derek Carr, Las Vegas Raiders, going up against the Denver Broncos. A great matchup for Derek Carr, and up until the last couple weeks has been one of the more consistent quarterbacks in fantasy football. They really haven't unlocked this offense, right? There's still a lot of big plays left on the table. This could be the week that we see a big play from Derek Carr and really put him over the ceiling. Got him as a fringe quarterback too, right here at number 15. Number 14, Tua. Yes, it's Tua time going up against the Los Angeles Chargers. And honestly, right now I have him at 14, and he could go higher. I love the floor of Tua. The reason I have him drop down a few spots, no Preston Williams. When Preston Williams was in the game last week, you could tell he was the top target of Tua. Now he's going to have to rely a little bit more on Mike Gesicki and Devontae Parker. How is the chemistry with those two? We'll find out. For right now, got him at 14. Number 13, Drew Lock, Denver Broncos. That matchup going up against the Las Vegas Raiders, and Drew Lock has been playing a lot better here as of late. Plus, Noah Fant is cleared, should be good to play, and Noah Fant really helps raise the ceiling of Drew Lock on a weekly basis. Do we see another 3 touchdown passes this week? Entirely possible. Got him at 13. Number 12, Tom Brady, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, going up against the Carolina Panthers. Not the easiest of defenses. I don't think a lot of people give Carolina as much respect as they're owed here so far in 2020, but Tom Brady in this offense is just too good to be held down multiple weeks in a row. We saw the embarrassment that was week 9 for Tom Brady. Expect a bounce back. Got him right here at number 12. Number 11, got to be fully transparent. This is where I had Ryan Tannehill coming into the week going up against the Indianapolis Colts. It was a difficult matchup, but I even said in my start-sit videos that Tannehill has been so consistent that it's really hard to sit him because his floor was so safe. He went out on Thursday Night Football, put up 8 points in his first drive, only had like 4 rest of game. That hurt a lot of people, and he did not perform up to this number 11 ranking, but going to be fully transparent. That's where I had him here going into the week. Number 10 is Carson Wentz, Philadelphia Eagles, going up against the New York Giants. And finally, we get a chance to see Carson Wentz with maybe some more weapons. This week, Miles Sanders should be back. What's the plan for Alshon Jeffrey? How much do we see of him? We know about Travis Fulgham. We know about Dallas Goedert. Could he put it all together and have a solid fantasy performance? I think we see it this week from Carson Wentz. Got him at number 10. Number 9, Drew Brees, New Orleans Saints. Now with Michael Thomas back, the ceiling is raised for Drew Brees. He already had a super safe floor. One of those guys that you can almost bank on for 18 to 20 fantasy points every single week. Last week, we saw them ease Michael Thomas back in. Do we see even more this week? I think we do. Got Drew Brees right here. Number 9. Number 8, Jared Goff of the Los Angeles Rams. Dude is playing Seattle. I mean, do I need to go any further than that than Jared Goff coming off the bye week against the horrible defense of the Seattle Seahawks, who just allow points in bunches. I got Jared Goff at number 8. Number 7, Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, going up against the New England Patriots, Sunday Night Football. And Lamar is what he is this year, right? I mean, he's not one of those guys going out and winning fantasy matchups. He's not scoring 30 to 40 points a week, and it's really because the lack of passing in this offense. Successful passing in this offense. The rushing totals have been inconsistent and lower than 2019. Can't seem to get on the same page with his wide receivers in Hollywood Brown. Mark Andrews doing a disappearing act here on us. It's really hurt the ceiling of Lamar Jackson. However, with the rushing upside that we have seen thus far, he's hanging out right around that 18-point floor, which is not horrible for a fantasy football quarterback. Got him at number 7. Number 6, the wonder rookie himself, Justin Herbert, Los Angeles Chargers, going up against Tua and the Miami Dolphins. Should be a fun game to watch between the two rookies here this week. Justin Herbert just continues to go out there and impress, right? He's got the high touchdown upside. We know the volume in the passing game is going to be there with a banged-up running game. Love Justin Herbert. Got him at number 6. Number 5, Deshaun Watson, Houston Texans. Remember, he's going up against Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns. One of those games in which we're monitoring for the weather. So make sure you pay attention there before kickoff. Does Deshaun Watson really need to be sit because of 20-mile-an-hour winds? No. He does go deeper down the field than Baker Mayfield does. So maybe the big plays won't be there, but the volume should be with David Johnson banged up. Still got Deshaun Watson, number 5. Number 4, Russell Wilson, Seattle Seahawks, going up against the Los Angeles Rams. Not the easiest of matchups for Russell, but we know they're going to throw all 4 quarters because their defense is going to give up points all 4 quarters, and it just leads to such huge volume and huge touchdown upside for Russell Wilson. I really can't see him ever outside the top 4 as long as he's healthy. Number 3, Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills, came out and lit it up in Week 9. Now gets a matchup going up against the Arizona Cardinals. A matchup against him and Kyler Murray could be full of fireworks and full of offense. Love Josh Allen this week. Got him at number 3. Number 2, Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay Packers, going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. One of these games we're paying closer attention to because of wind also. However, if there's really one quarterback, maybe out of all 20 of these, maybe outside of Tom Brady, the one I worry least about in any type of weather conditions is Aaron Rodgers. He finds a way to get it done no matter what, and it's a great matchup going up against Jacksonville. Got him at number 2. Number 1 then, got to be Kyler Murray, Arizona Cardinals. The kid continues to go out there and put up crazy fantasy numbers, the huge rushing upside, the potential in the passing game. This dude is basically what Lamar Jackson would be if Lamar could throw, because Kyler can deliver the ball deep down the field and has plenty of weapons, right? Christian Kirk has come on here as of late. We already know about DeAndre Hopkins and Larry Fitzgerald, Chase Edmonds in the backfield. Do they get Kenyon Drake back? A lot of options in this offense, plus that rushing upside is something we cannot ignore on a weekly basis. Got Kyler Murray, number 1 quarterback here in Week 10 for fantasy football. All right, that's my top 20 quarterbacks here for Week 10 fantasy football, but just a quick reminder, right? Maybe you're looking for more information on these players. All that can be found in the start and sit video where we dive a little bit deeper into these matchups for these guys. So make sure if you're looking for more information, you head over to that video now and check it out. This is just meant to be a quick rundown. I know rankings, a lot of people get butthurt out there over rankings because we don't agree on things. Remember, if we always agreed, fantasy football would be boring. You're here to hear different perspectives. Make sure you take those perspectives, apply it to your own, and that's what will make you come up with the best possible options for your team in your league, because that's what it's all about out there, is trying to provide you guys the information to help you be successful. So hopefully you had a great week. Whatever it is you had to do, schoolwork, work, whatever it is, it's over. Enjoy the weekend. We greatly appreciate the support, and we'll talk to you later.